What's up, guys? Car Hub here again. Today we're going to be looking at all the unlockable cards that you can get inside of this game. It's a pretty wide away, wide, I can't say it, wide array of cards that you can actually buy. It's pretty cool because it's only a mobile game at the end of the day. It's not like a Xbox game or PS4 game like Forza or Gran Turismo. So I'm going to give you some of my opinions on the cars. Oh, just looking at this, I've never seen that before. They might have haven't had an update since the last time I played, which was yesterday. This is being recorded on June 23rd, 2017. So, alright, let's just start from the beginning, I guess. That's pretty cool. So we got the Mazda MX-5 Miata. One of my favorite cars ever, honestly. I like all generations except for the second generation. I think that one's kind of feminine. I know it's kind of pretty much the same as the first gen, except that they got rid of the cool thing, like pop-up headlights, and body looks a lot more feminine on it. Next car, you got the A86. This car is, I remember I played this game last year. Oh, I played this game last year, and this car wasn't like this car was the beginner car that you can buy. It's not very good in this game from what I remember, so I don't think I'm ever going to buy it again during the game this time around, because I don't know, I just had bad time with it. Or maybe it's just the stigma of being the first car that you unlock. But the Miata is a lot better than that car, so I don't know what's going on there. And then, yeah, this car is definitely new. I think they added new cars. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I think this might be a lot of probably gonna kill me for saying that, but I'm not sure what this is. It's got the taped headlights, so it's for drifting. Pretty cool car, I guess. I know if it is a Lada, I know only Russians get these cars. They've been had this. They have had the same design on them for I don't even know 40 years. And you got. I'm not sure what car this is, but it's got an intercooler. I'm probably never gonna buy it, especially since it costs the currency that you have to buy with your own money, and it's really hard to earn if you were to get it in game. So I'm probably not gonna mess with this car at all. Um, it looks alright, I guess. I think it'll be look better as a two-door. This car just looks too grandpa-ish. Um, Next car, oh, we got the. Everybody knows what this is, the R34. It plays really well in the game. It's really easy to get it sliding. I haven't made it too far in the game to really experience any of the other cars yet, but this is my favorite car at the moment. This and the Miata that I had first. The Miata is just really easy to drift since it's so small. Moving on. You got this. I'm not sure what this is. This might be the Dukes of Hazzard car. I'm not sure. I'm probably never going to buy this either because I'm not really that big into muscle cars. But it's pretty cool that they added this in the game anyway, because it is a drifting game. Just a bit of a fun car. Sorry about that. And yeah, pretty cool. Then you got, I am not sure what this is, but it looks really sick. It's got the wide body kit, the front spoiler, pretty, really cool wheels actually. And then it's got the crooked exhaust system, which is really odd, but I dig it. And then you got the Dodge Ram pickup SRT10. Favorite thing about this car is the engine. It's got the Viper V10 in it. This Chrysler's a bunch of crazy people. Then I got the body kit. It doesn't look like your normal Dodge. Probably to anybody it would, but to me, since I know cars, it's not. I really like the wheels that they put on the SRTs of this generation Chrysler. Really nice. Honestly, can put them on any car, really, and they look cool. And then you got the 240SX. I bought this car a year ago when I used to play. It's not awesome. I know this car is like, everybody loves, like in real life, everybody loves buying a Project 240 and making them into drift cars. You hardly ever see a stock one. Pretty neat car though. Probably not going to buy it this time around just because I know what it's all about. And then you got the R33 GTR, my personal favorite generation. I just love the lines of it. The taillights look awesome. Headlights look kind of weird in this game, but in real life they look really nice. Yeah, it's a pretty cool car. Should be getting in the United States here soon, actually. I think in about 1 or 2 years, maybe. Right now we only got the R32, which it's a cool car, I guess. It's not my favorite. Oh, missed one. And then we got the DeLorean. I'm not gonna mess with this car at all. I don't think those wheels are stock. They might be, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with this at all. I don't really care about Back to the Future or this car in general. I know it's really unreliable and that's whatever. This car I really like. I cannot remember what the name of it was. I just know it's a four-door Supra. I remember seeing this on I don't know if any of you guys watched Smoke and Tire, but Matt Farah reviewed one of these, and I think I might. No, I don't think it was in Japan, but he flew across the world to drive one of these, along with some other cars. But this thing is really sick. It looks so nice, especially with the body kit that they put on this game. Like, look at that exposed intercooler, the piping. Ooh, it's a nice car. Really nice color too, and wheels, honestly. Even the back of the car looks nice, like just the overall proportions. Ooh, it looks nice. I'm definitely gonna buy that when I can. This is actually one of my favorite cars from when I used to play it last year. It's just so easy to drift. Like you can just chuck it in a corner. It manages to straighten itself out really easily, making it easy to drift. Then you got the BMW M3 E30 generation. It's a nice car. I know these things have been really rising in value lately because of their rarity. They used to be really cheap. Pick one up for, I don't know how much, but you can pick one up for really cheap back in the day. But now they're really sought after cars. My favorite gen is the E46 and the E92. E46 for the body lines and then E92 for the V8 that it has. But I like all BMWs. Nice cars. And then you got this thing. I think it might be a Peterbilt, maybe. I'm just gonna guess. I'm not gonna mess with this at all. Maybe if it was worth the normal coins that you can get in the game. But since it's 460 of that special one, I'm not gonna even bother with this. That'll spend way too long to get for something that I just use as a joke. Maybe if I get super rich in the game, I'll buy it. But at this moment, I have no intentions on even touching it. It's cool that they even added it in the game. Oh, and then you got the 240. I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's Cookie or Kooky generation, or body style, I should say. Cool cars. I know a lot of people like to use these for drifting. The Kooky isn't even allowed in the United States, or I don't even know what it's about. You can only get the Zenki or whatever generation here model. But people like to do front end conversions. Cool car. I don't know too much about them, honestly. I know these things are really common in the drift scene and just stance scene, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably buy this too. I never used it before. And then you got the, ooh, we don't get these in the United States. This is the, I've heard so many different names for this car. I've heard the Holden Blue, the Commodore, and the Ute. I think they're all different car companies, manufacturers, but what I know this car has is the Pontiac GTO and the Pontiac G8 here in the United States. Pretty much the same car, except for this one has a truck bed, which is really awesome. I really wish they would have made these cars here in the United States. Oh yeah, and we have I think this one's actually based on the Chevy SS that we have here that just recently got discontinued because nobody bought them. The reason why nobody bought them is because they look like sleepers. This one doesn't really look like a sleeper. It's got a lot of body kit, and it's really aggressive. Cool car though. I'd love to have one. I don't know how the truck bed works. I don't know. The only thing that we had had in the United States recently with the truck bit is the Subaru Baja, which I know those cars are rising in value too. They're really, all these quirky cars I really like, especially this one. And then you got the Evo 8 or the Evo 9. I am not sure. I know these things are pretty nice. A lot of people love these. One of them, my neighbor actually has one up the street. Black one, all black. I've never talked to him before since we just moved into this house. But, sick car. It's really weird how people like these things. The roofline is so weird, but hey, it works. I think it's a cool thing. You got the vortex generators up top that the new Civic Type R has. Use to channel air. I'm not sure how well this one uses because this is kind of an old car. The one on the Civic Type R creates so much downforce. Maybe, I'm sure this one creates a lot of downforce too. Just considering that they even put it on there. Plus it's rally. So they know what the hell they're doing. Too bad Mitsubishi discontinued the new one. That really sucks. I hope this is a new car too. I have no idea when they added these cars. Well, obviously I do since they weren't here yesterday. This looks like flat out race car version of the Evo 8. Not much to comment. It's pretty much the same car. Not pretty much the same car. Whole totally new different car. I'm sure this thing is going to be a beast. Events price, King of JDM. Oh, I think this might be from, I joined some tournament or whatever in multiplayer, and I haven't really had too much time to fiddle with it. But